Can we turn the camera around? I'm like looking at myself.
We're gonna do Q&A today. 그냥 하면 재미없으니까 we're gonna drink beer.
Huh?
Not fun to just do Q&A.
I heard it in Korean, but
같이 마셔야지 뭐 하는 거야.
I was just testing.
This is Tom's
Green King.
Green King IPA. 그다음에 this is mine.
Cheers.
Alright. So first
이름,
이름,
나이,
나이,
나이 차이.
나이 차이. 저는 유리고요.
I'm Tom.
I'm born in 2000.
I'm born in 1997. So you can do the maths. 3 years gap.
Yeah.
Yeah?
2살 차이입니다.
And sometimes 4. For like a month. Obviously not 4 years gap, but feels like that.
그다음에 키, height.
I'm 182 centimeters on a good day.
About bad day. I'm 169 to 170. I think it's 170 right now. 그다음에 major.
You go first.
I studied Spanish and business English.
Originally I studied chemical engineering for my undergraduate and master's, and for PhD I studied lithium-ion battery.
Cool.
전기차.
전기차 배터리.
전기차 배터리.
박사입니다, 박사. MBTI.
What's my MBTI?
Before
I moved to Korea, so when I was 22, I was ENFP, and then after 2 years in Korea, I was ESTP. It changed a bit, and I haven't checked since because I don't think about it too much.
Yeah. When I was 19, 20, I was ESFP, but recently it was ISFP. But like every time I get I and E, have T and F, half, so
Right.
I don't really believe it. Do you and Westerners believe in star signs, or do you believe in MBTI more?
I can't speak on behalf of all Westerners, but a lot of Westerners do believe in star signs. For me personally, I don't, but there's lots of things I don't understand, I don't know about. So I just thought that it was like a convenient way of explaining your personality. For MBTI, I think because it's based on your answers to some set of questions, then
There has to be some truth in that because those answers should reflect your personality, the complexity of a person's personality into 8 different.
I heard of it before I went to Korea, but it's not that popular here. Yeah. 한국 여행은 아직 계획 없으신지?
Have you got any plans?
Not right now,
No.
but I think because of family, we're always looking to go back. Yeah.
Families definitely, but I'm not ready for the long flight yet.
Oh yeah, you.
So we started from Hong Kong, and we had to transfer in Qatar,
Yeah.
and then we came to the UK. But it was like a
It's
nightmare.
2 like 8-hour flights.
Yeah.
We've gone away from the question slightly, but
Yeah.
you are like the worst person to fly with. Really, like it's pretty tough.
You wanna talk about the sour smell?
No,
No.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't know what you're talking about actually. When you fly with Yuri, it's really tough because you okay,
Yeah.
and I get like this back, like it's like it's really scary. So that makes me worry more. I'm like, oh, she's not okay. Something's wrong.
Because I get sick really easily, so I'm just trying my best not to move.
I'm learning your travel style now.
Anyway, we don't have any plans yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. 비자 끝날 때쯤은 뭐 가야 되니까.
1년 반 뒤에는 무조건 가지 않을까 싶고.
연애하시면서 서로 어떤 점에 더 끌리셨는지, what attracted you more to each other after you got out of the initial dating stage?
You take the lead on this one.
맥주를 먼저.
You gotta think.
To give me 10 days. Actually, other than your face,
Just thinking that my muscles.
I like the fact that you take responsibility in everything you do. I like my dad's personality, so I really wanted to meet a guy like him because he's always taking responsibility to all our families, and he's a really good guy. And you are the Western version of my dad. My family says that too.
Yeah, but more
like-
handsome though. Your dad's really handsome actually. Yeah. I saw a picture of him when he was younger. He was very handsome and very tall and muscly.
I like your responsibility, and you're very funny. You make me laugh every day. I like smart people, and you're really smart. I need to say more?
Yeah, go on. That's okay. That's nice, thanks. I think when we first met, of course, I thought you were very beautiful.
Thank you.
And as we got to know each other more in the first few weeks, I thought that you were very nice and you had quite a pure personality.
Okay.
At the start, I could see that there was a big cultural difference between the way that we wanted to communicate how we liked each other.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, I could see that you tried to adjust your personality to fit with how I wanted to have a relationship, not text as much, and I also tried to adjust for you.
맞아.
And I think to me that showed like your true personality, which was someone who's willing to adjust themselves to make a relationship with me, which I thought was really nice.
It's good.
Because that was near the start, all the way till now. The way that you show your love to me hasn't changed the entire time. You're so willing to do things and give up your time to make my day easier, for example.
Oh, the same with me.
Yeah, which is really nice. I can feel that you love me even if you don't say it, for example. And you always show me with small things, like waking up and my computer's on the table and my coffee's in the cup, like that kind of thing. I really love that about you, your thoughtfulness.
Thank you.
So yeah.
I feel like I should say more.
No, I feel mine was a bit shit, to be honest.
No.
No?
It's okay.
You happy with that?
Not bad.
두 분 결혼 계획이 있으신가요? 결혼을 하게 되신다면 영국, 한국 어디서 사실 계획이신가요? You've written them very politely.
I just copied the comment.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
thank you for your very polite comments because this is the kind of Korean that I get in the textbook.
Yeah.
Not the
Right,
kind of
right.
Korean that she says to me. It's not polite. I'm telling you, it's not polite.
결혼 계획은 지금처럼 계속 잘 사귀면 물론 뭐 언젠가는 결혼을 하겠지만 아직까지는 we don't have any plans
Yeah.
yet.
You can keep continuing Korean. I can understand. So.
Yeah. 사람 일은 진짜 어떻게 될지 모르는 거고 결혼을 하게 된다면 영국, 한국
우리도 몰라.
우리도 몰라요. 영국일 수도 있고 한국일 수도 있고 지금 다른 나라일 수도 있고 어디든 그때 상황 봐서 살 것 같습니다. 그다음에 이거는 저에게 주신 질문인데
어떻게 중국어, 영어 다 잘하는지.
이 질문이랑 이제 말레이시아에서 생활은 어쩌다가 하게 되었냐라는 질문이랑 같이 대답을 하자면 처음에 아기 때 영어 유치원을 좀 다니긴 했어요. 그러다가 I moved to China. I lived in Shanghai and Shenzhen. And I went to the local school to learn Chinese. And to be honest, I still remember it. I got a bit bullied there because I didn't speak any Chinese and everyone was like really young.
It's very your personality to blame yourself for not speaking any Chinese.
Well, but everyone was like really young, so
Yeah.
they just didn't want to be friends with me because I don't speak Chinese. So yeah, I studied really hard, and I also went to the international schools in China. 이게 영어랑 중국어랑 둘 다 조금 이렇게 많이 느는 게 아니고 둘 다 막 이렇게 안 늘어서 다시 현지 학교 이렇게 가가지고 중국어도 공부하고 했습니다. 근데 그러다가 말레이시아는 어떻게 하게 됐냐면 저희 아버지께서 좀 세상을 넓게 보고 그리고 사람들을 많이 만나봐라 라는 아버지께서도 영어가 굉장히 중요하다고 좀 생각을 하신 것 같아요. 그래서 영어를 배우려고 다른 나라를 가려고 생각을 하고 있었는데 제가 알기로는 근데 다른 나라를 가면은 중국어를 까먹을 거라고 생각을 했었대요. 그래서 말레이시아가 말레이어도 공용어지만 중국어랑 영어도 다 쓰거든요. 말레이시아에서는. 그래서 말레이시아 가서 국제학교를 다니면서 영어를 배우고 그리고 거기에는 중국인들도 정말 많기 때문에 또 중국어도 이렇게 하고 또 중국어 과외도 따로 했었던 것 같아요. 그냥 거기 현지에 살면서 중국어랑 영어가 다 늘지 않았나 싶습니다. 현지에서 살고 죽어라 공부한 것도 있어요.
그러니까 영어 공부 방법, 공부 비법. Bebop, I've never heard this word.
The same as word 방법.
Okay, there's many words like 방법.
It's like secret way.
비밀
비밀
방법.
맞아.
There is no bebop.
Honestly, learning a language, there's no bebop. It's 반복. 반복 is the only answer, I would say. Because if you repeat something, you can like remember that automatically. It's not, yeah.
That's why I don't like languages.
저는 좀 무식하게 그냥 외우는 스타일인데 사실 백날 읽고 백날 듣는다고 해도 내가 말을 안 하면 언어는 절대 안 늘거든요.
How about like
Mm.
for people who like me, their personality doesn't like to like repeat and repeat? Can you think of another way of studying? Like for example, when you went to the language cafes, if you have a reasonable amount of English understanding, is it valuable to go to the language cafe?
영어 진짜 하나도 못했던 친구가 있는데 지금은 진짜 호주 억양 가지고 되게 잘하는 친구가 하나 있거든요. 그래서 그렇게 잘 느는 분도 계시지만 저는 딱히 효과가 없었던 것 같고 그냥 if you talk to foreigners in Korea, most of them are very friendly. So just get some confidence and try talk to them. Just say like hi, then most of them will reply to you.
Yeah, I think Korea is in like a nice place at the moment where the majority of the foreigners who go there, they have to really want to travel there.
맞아.
And like talk with locals and things. So I think like it's not like most of the people you meet are very nice and friendly and really excited to speak with locals. So.
틀리면은 그 약간 그 창피함, 민망함 어쩔 수 없이 your embarrassment, you will have that. And I think that helps you to remember that word or phrase. 그 창피함이 기억에 남아서 그 생각보다 틀렸던 그 단어가 기억에 잘 남아요. 좀 실수를 해서 외국인이 나를 고쳐줬어. 그럼 그 당시에 민망하지만 그건 굉장히 땡큐 해야 되는 상황인 거. 왜냐면 다음에 내가 쓸 수 있는 거니까. 그 다음은 톰을 향한 질문인데 톰님이 한국으로 오신 계기가 궁금합니다. How did Tom님 come to Korea? 톰은 한국에서 4년간 무엇을 했나요? What did you do for 4 years?
I graduated my master's. I was actually living in Barcelona in Spain and I moved home because of COVID. And I finished my thesis, and after that I got a job in my hometown. But because of COVID, they weren't starting anyone because the offices were closed.
Yeah.
So I thought like I would look for countries where things were more open and try and move abroad because I really didn't want to waste my time. And Korea was one of the places that were letting in foreigners as long as you had a visa and a job. And they were very strict. You had to quarantine for 2 weeks, which I did. It was terrible. And so but yeah, I applied for jobs in many countries actually, and the one that I got was in Korea. So I moved there on a researcher's visa. I think it was like an E3 or something.
TMI.
No, I can't remember. You have to have a master's degree, and there's a bunch of other conditions. But once you get in, it's a good visa. The only issue was my first lab, which I enjoyed. It was in a place called Hyunpung.
Has
anyone heard of Hyunpung? Yeah, if you know Hyunpung, then it's very interesting because I have a lot of memories from that place, and it's very interesting because it's really old part of Hyunpung and then really new part in the Technopolis.
맞아.
So it was like a ghost town. It was kind of cool though. But so that's why I first came. Basically, I was trying to escape COVID in the UK, and I got a job as a researcher, which was researching. At the time, I was doing hydrogen fuel cell. I wanted to stay, but I didn't want to stay in that workplace because I was working on Saturdays as well. So I was doing Monday to Saturday. I didn't have a lot of time after meeting Yuri to go and visit to Busan. I was kind of running from my Saturday meetings to get the bus and go to Busan Saturday night and then meet you on the Sunday. And it was like, it wasn't great. The better option was to try and move to Busan. So I ended up getting a position, which I'm very thankful to my old professor for, as a PhD student in Busan, and I was doing lithium-ion batteries there. Yeah. So about 3 years total. It was 3 years. Yeah. Did I answer?
Yeah, I think you answered really well.
Yeah.
그다음에 how we met. 많은 사람들이 좀 되게 궁금해하셨던.
I think it's like very common question to ask couples. 어떻게 만났어?
처음에는 이제 저희가 아는 지인이 있어서 인스타로 마팔만 되어 있는 상태였거든요. 친한 사이도 아니고 그냥 인스타 이렇게 마팔되어 있다가 one day you DM'd me messaged me on Instagram.
It's not very exciting, is it?
He said he's gonna see his friends in Busan from Hyunpung. 일주일 동안 부산을 가는데 이제 on this day are you available? I think at the start I said sorry because I was with my family. Yeah. And then after that you texted me again, said like are you available on this day? So I said like yeah. So we decided to meet and have a dinner. Honestly at the start I really didn't want to go out honestly, because
That's
I
your
don't
style.
like, I don't like
That's
meeting
your
new
style,
people,
yeah.
and I thought it's gonna be so awkward.
Mm.
So I don't want to eat like, meals with other strangers, kind of. Anyway, we met in 서면 in front of 다이소.
Yeah.
서면 다이소
Yeah.
앞에서 만나서, and then he said he's gonna plan the restaurant
I
for the
did.
dinner.
I did plan the
근데
restaurant.
어딜 데려왔냐면요.
I knew where I was.
명륜진사갈비를 간 거예요.
No,
우리가.
no, that's not true.
It is
Well,
true.
that is true, but that is not what I planned. So I found out like a month later. So I'd been to this place before in Busan with an old friend from Switzerland. This guy that I knew, he took me for, I think it was Takaibi restaurant,
Yeah.
and it was really good. And I remember, and that was like quite a while before. So I thought like, oh, maybe it's closed because it didn't look like Takaibi restaurant anymore. But actually, it was upstairs here, and I went upstairs here, and it was just in the wrong building. So we ended up in 명륜진사갈비.
명륜진사갈비를 간 거예요. 진짜 고기 뷔페잖아, 뷔페.
When I was there, I was like, this isn't like what I remember. But like, I didn't really want to say. I don't think I told you. I think I told you later.
Yeah.
So I told you later that it was the wrong restaurant. But I just played it. I was like, yeah, this is the place.
You're lucky because I don't really care about that kind of thing.
Yeah, true.
It's like I'm just like gogi.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was just happy to have some cookies, and
Just happy I was paying.
I paid.
Did you?
Yeah.
Didn't? What? No, you didn't.
I did.
I don't believe
I
that.
did. I really did.
I don't
'cause
believe that.
I just felt sorry because you came all the way from Hyunpung as well.
No, I wouldn't have let you pay.
Yeah, you did it, but I did pay. So you say like, oh, thank you so much. I'll pay the bar later.
I was gonna say I wouldn't let you pay. It's like gone like fast.
I did.
Yeah, that's so
내가
annoying.
냈어.
That's so annoying.
내가 냈어.
Well, I think I've made up for it in the time since then.
Yeah, we did.
It's
So
probably
yeah. Anyway, we went to 명륜진사갈비. We had a seat. Unfortunately,
oh my god, yeah.
그 후드 있잖아요. 연기 빨아들이는 후드가 고장이 난 거예요.
But they were saying it was not broken.
Yeah.
It's not broken. It was definitely broken. It wasn't working out. It was like
진짜 우리 고기 구우면서
fire.
우리 진짜 이러고 얘기했어. Sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't see you.
So we still make a joke like
Yeah.
we're together because we just couldn't see each other at the time.
Yeah, it was like smoky in the restaurant and then mask on when you go outside.
맞아.
So we didn't really see each other for the first like 6 months really.
For me, if I first meet someone, I don't like eating food because I always chehe. Feels like I'm not digesting well and I don't like the feeling of it. So I just mostly with friends, not like just me and like someone awkward. But when I talk to you, it felt really comfortable. It felt like we've been friends for a very long time.
Yeah.
So after the food, we went to the bar.
Where did we go?
had
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
We went to a bar and drank beer. And then after that, you came to Busan every weekend.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Yeah.
I went to Hyunpung as well to see him. 계속 이렇게 잘 만나다 보니까 사귀게 되었는데 Who confessed first? 누가 먼저 고백했나요? 이것도 궁금해하시는 분들이 많더라고요.
I confess first.
Yeah, it did.
Because I didn't pay first, so I have to confess first. I just can't
You
believe
didn't
it.
know.
Yeah, I can't believe it. You tricked me maybe.
톰이 부산에 내려와줘서 현풍을 가려고 그 사상 버스 터미널에서 와우 이제 앉아서 기다리고 있었는데 You look like someone who's gonna like shit himself. You were like this.
Come on.
Like, seriously, you were like this.
Yeah, I was nervous. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I was thinking you might not confess to me because in your culture you don't do that.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking like,
Right.
okay, maybe after like few months I can ask him like, what are we?
Mm.
And then for him, I think he heard from one of his friends that you have to confess to someone in Korea if
Yeah.
you want to start officially dating. So we were like both trying to think of each other's culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 사상 터미널 이렇게 하고 있어가지고 내가 Are you okay? 했는데 톰이 말 없다가
What did I say?
Will you be my girlfriend?
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, cheesy. Don't put that in. It's cringe.
Yeah, so
Do it again.
and then you said 진짜 이러고 있어.
Like you say, in the UK, you probably, unless you're like really young, you wouldn't ask that.
맞아
So,
맞아.
but I heard my friend told me like you should ask that. So I didn't feel like a pressure to, but like I was making long trips to Busan
맞아.
every weekend,
진짜.
and I didn't want you to think like to go and meet someone else. Like I felt like I would prefer if we were like we both understood what was happening.
Yeah, I think I remember you told me that.
Yeah.
And then you said to me, you don't have to reply now. You can just have a think about it later. Just before you got off the bus.
That's very kind of me.
Yeah.
And what did you do?
And what can I say at the time? I was like, okay, thank you. Like, when we were having like a video call
Yeah.
in my dorm. I was in dorm. Oh my god.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
맞네. 그래서 우리 영상 통화할 때 얘가 또 나와가지고. I think yeah. Started to date. I think.
Yeah, from there.
톰이 이제 부산에 오고 나서도 둘 다 바빠가지고
Yeah.
주말밖에 못 봤어요. 톰도 이제 연구한다고 아침 7시에 일어나서 막 새벽 1시까지 일할 때도 있었고.
저도 학교 다니면서 이제 학원에서 영어 가르치는 일 했는데 그거 끝나면 또 11시?
Yeah. You finish at 11.
11시, 밤 11시 이래가지고.
We finished at similar time, to be honest.
그래서 우리
Yeah.
맨날 새벽 12시 막 이럴 때 전화, 자기 직전에
Yeah.
그냥 하루 어땠는지 얘기하고. 근데 톰 일요일에 또 축구하러 가고 또 외국인 친구들도 만나야 되니까 그냥 그건 충분히 이해하고.
We spent the whole of Saturday together usually.
맞아,
Well,
하루 종일.
not even like because you don't wake up early, so it was usually we meet at 2. That was our meeting time. Like
그러면 early 아니야?
no, it's not. I've been up like for like 6 hours.
I mean, for me, I wake up at like 10, 11. I need to I have lunch. I need to take a shower, put my makeup
No, we always ate
on.
lunch together. You were just sleeping.
맞네. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's how we met.
That was a long one there.
Yeah. 영국으로 가신 용기와 계기. How did Yuri have the courage and chance to go to the UK?
About
So,
that,
as we told you, he was doing his PhD,
yeah.
and I was an undergraduate. 이제 톰이 딱 그 끝나는 시간이 2024년 2월.
Yeah.
그리고 저도 졸업이 2024년 2월.
Yeah.
정말 타이밍이 기가 막히게 맞아 떨어진
That
거예요.
was perfect.
그래서 이제 we were talking about what we should do after graduation because we both need to get a job. And if he goes somewhere and find a job, and if I go somewhere and find a job, then we won't be able to stay in the same city, not in the same country. So we'll have to do long distance.
Yeah.
And we both didn't want that. So we made a choice, which was you go look for a job because it's like very specific field to get a job. And for me, I studied languages, so I have bigger choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended up with that conclusion. And then you got a job in Spain and UK
Yeah.
and
Sweden
Sweden,
and Croatia.
Croatia 이렇게 있었는데 그 중에서
영국을 선택을 해가지고 그리고 같이 이제 이렇게 온 건데
we were worried about
Yeah.
my visa because UK is really hard to get the visa.
So difficult, yeah.
So we had like a couple options, but the best option was to get the working holiday visa for the UK.
Yeah.
But everyone calls it lottery because it's impossible to get it.
Yeah. It's originally 1,000 per year.
맞아, only 1,000 people per year. 근데
That'll work.
갑자기 one day
Yeah.
I saw an article. It said 진짜 갑자기 올해부터 was it 5,000?
Yeah, 5,000.
5,000명을 뽑는다는 거예요. 근데 그것도 뽑기 아니고 약간 선착순 느낌?
Yeah, first come, first serve.
그래서 진짜 운이 좋았지.
So lucky.
신청이 1월 31일부터였는데 그 전에 그냥 되든 안 되든 일단은 우리는 이거를 생각하고 가자 해서 다 결핵 검사 다 받아놓고
Oh yeah. Yeah.
그냥 서울 왔다 갔다 하면서 신청만 하면 끝나게끔 다 예약해놓고 했었거든요. 그래서 운 좋게 비자를 또 2월 중순쯤에 받아가지고
Yeah.
그냥 안전하게 3월 1일에 출국을 했습니다.
결혼한 사이트 가보니까 it was fully booked for 2 months.
So 왜?
Just telling the story about the fingers. It's not embarrassing. It's you're just nervous.
비자를 신청을 하러 가면 이제 지문을 찍거든요. 근데 제가 긴장하면 다른 데는 땀이 하나도 안 나는데 손에만 땀이 엄청 나요. 나 약간 다한증이란 말이에요. 이걸 이렇게 찍어야 되는데 이게 땀 때문에 지문이 안 읽힌 지금도 sweaty again even like thinking about it. 그래서 거기서 이제 소독하세요. 그 옆에 있는 천으로 닦으세요. 막 이런단 말이에요. 근데 이걸 닦고 해도 안 돼. 그래서 결국은 아마 I only got my thumb fingerprint and nothing else. 어쩔 수 없잖아. 그 나왔어요. 다시 내가 100번을 해도 안 되니까. 그 나와서 톰한테 전화해가지고 I did the fingerprint the thingy. 톰이
들어가서 다시 하라고 다시 해달라 하라고.
근데 다시 들어가서 얘기를 해도 안 된대. It's all gone.
Yeah. I spent so much time stressing about the visa, and I did not want like the last thing to stop you coming. Like if you didn't have the fingerprints, right? Like there's so many things that got to that point. So much money as well. Like, it's very expensive. It's not cheap to get this visa.
진짜 맞아.
Like-
근데 I try my best. I sanitized my hand like 20 times.
But,
I
like-
felt like my fingers are pulling off.
I know, like for me, like I know my personality. I would have sat there and been like, well, I'm not moving until we get these done. Maybe he's trying them all day.
We can't. There's people waiting.
Yeah, but I would have just said, well, unlucky. This machine doesn't work, obviously, so you gotta fix this.
But I got the visa.
Yeah, here we
I
are.
got the visa. 죄송해요, 너무 길었는데 영국으로 가게 된 용기라고 하면은 for me, I didn't need it because
She's nuts.
일단 첫 번째로 톰이 가기도 하고 톰을 믿으니까 톰과 있으면은 모든 게 다 이제 뭔가 괜찮다고 느껴지기 때문에 우리 가족도 다 톰을 너무 믿고 그리고 I'm not really scared of living in new countries. 사람들 다 어차피 사는데 뭐 나라고 못 살 게 뭐가 있나. 그리고
I think for you, you're just more worried about like, can we gopchang and things like all that kind of stuff. I think we've
맞아.
it's been fine so far.
힘든 거 없고 뭐 인종차별 이런 것도 아직 한 번도 당한 적은 없는 것 같고 톰이랑 늘 함께 있기 때문에
Thanks. So I feel being with you as well. Anything, I can do everything when I'm with you.
We're good team. 많이 답을 해드린 것 같은데 만족하셨나요?
만족하셨나요?
현재 하고 있는 일.
I work in lithium-ion batteries.
Yeah.
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 I work for a large company in the UK.
그리고 저는 하고 싶은 일이 있어가지고 이제 이거는 영국은 아니고 다른 나라에서 하는 일인데 비자가 끝나고 가능하다면 해볼 생각이어서 또 다양한 경험도 쌓으려고 준비 중입니다. 그리고 이거는 하게 된다면 다음에 정식으로 알려드릴게요. Bang! That was all our Q&A.
Yeah, and that's our Q&A finished. Thanks to
Finished.
everyone who submitted their questions.
맞아, 감사합니다.
Without you,
이렇게-
there is no Q&A.
맞아요. 1000명도 감사드리고
다시 한번.
구독자 1000명도 감사드리고
Q&A. What did you say? Okay,
구독자 1000명도 감사드리고
I couldn't be an actor. Eh? Q&A 질문들도 감사드립니다. It feels disrespectful if I laugh. Let's do it again.
구독자 1000명도 감사드리고
Q&A 질문들도 감사드립니다. Bye.